Hello, hi, hey, what's up, everyone? We're a little bit early. I changed my OBS settings, so I gotta figure it out again. So let me know how I sound, or if you can't even hear me, because I did the multi-track audio recording thing again. So sometimes that just throws off the audio. So let me know how the volume is. I'm gonna plug my headphones in real quick. Okay, sweet. Volume is good. How's everyone doing? As we wait for everyone else to join. I am doing great. The weather is awesome right now. Let me see real quick. Yeah, it's super sunny here in Washington. We had a rainy weekend, so I'm glad the sun's out. 390X for $150, good price. I would say so. 390X is going to be better than a GTX 970. I know graphics card prices are going down, but it's going to be a while until they're like fully down, or like back to normal. Things are just barely hitting MSRP right now, so I would pick up a 390X for $150. Do you know what model it is, by chance? 560 for $110. I don't think that's worth it, because you can get a used previous generation card for $110 that would outperform the 560. Caleb, I would say maybe like 90 tops, but it depends on your used market, or I don't even know if you're in the US, but assuming you are and there's some sort of tech in your local market, I would look for a used card instead. Let's see. You traded your 1050 Ti for a complete system. Got a good deal before the price of it went down. Oh, so, what's in the system? I mean, assuming your 1050 Ti was worth like $175, I'm guessing you have a full, is it like a full gaming system or a different, just like a HCPC type deal? Can a Ryzen 3 1300X with Sapphire Nitro R 372 gigs? I haven't tried streaming on the Ryzen 3 4-core, 4-thread processors. I would check. I'm sure other people have done it and they posted the videos, so I can't speak on that right off the top. Re-aim the camera. Oh, so the reason the camera is like this is because I don't want to show the color of my shirt yet, because that's one of the things about these streams, which is like the lamest thing ever. But I started to name my streams after the color shirt I wear. So if you go into my channel and you look at the titles for previous streams, you'll say like red shirt stream, purple shirt stream. So there is a shirt that I am wearing today that the stream will be named after eventually. But I wanted to keep it a mystery as like a very stupid, fun guessing game before stream starts. So Foxbit is guessing that it is red. I know some other people guessed white and also red on Twitter. So when it starts, I will reveal the color of the shirt. But yeah. Okay. Is the GTX 1070 worth good for? Yeah, I think for a $1,000 PC, a GTX 1070 is fitting. I would say anywhere from a 1070 to a 1080. So I mean that kind of includes the 1070 Ti, but those are kind of priced weird. But yeah, I'd say that's a good pairing. Or no shirt stream. That's gonna be like maybe like a milestone one or something. But all right, so Uncle Bill's guessing teal. Oh, it's 5:31. All right, so let's get started. Hey, what's up, everyone? Danny here. Welcome to the mystery color shirt stream, which is not going to be mystery anymore because I am wearing a brown shirt. Such a boring color, but today's shirt is brown. Yeah, so I don't think anyone guessed it. Black. Oh, you got pretty close, Mr. Steal Your Kills. But, yeah. So I'll update the thumbnail and title after the stream ends. But, how's everyone doing? Let me check stream health real quick. I don't even know how many people are here yet. Okay. So, we'll give people a little bit more time to come in. I'm just hanging out in the chat right now. Boy, was I wrong. Don't worry, you have plenty of other weeks to try to guess. I only have like 7 colors of t-shirt. So your chances are like 1 in 7 or even 1 in 6 because I don't think I'll wear the same shirt 2 weeks in a row. So, yeah. Why is Comp not here? Man, he's been under the radar, just in general. I haven't seen him in Discord that much. I just know he's super busy, and then he tweeted one thing or a couple of things out recently, but he's been flying under the radar. So I let him know though, if he ever wants to hop on a stream, just let me know. I've kind of stopped asking him though because I don't want to ask week after week and keep on getting rejected. So he knows the door is wide open if he wants to pop on for a stream. I don't know if he's watching this right now. Lee, if you're watching, feel free to join me even tonight. We can get that set up. Yeah, and let's see. 390X is a Tri-X from Sapphire. I really like that one. Let me pop onto the... So, Sapphire... Oh yeah, I forgot they changed the shroud a little bit from the 200 series. But yeah, I'd say that is definitely worth 150 bucks. Do you have an Instagram? I have a deal for you to look at. I do have Instagram. I don't really use it though. I have a Twitter. You can tag me on Twitter. Yeah, on Instagram I have like 1 photo posted. But what kind of budget monitor would you recommend? If you're buying brand new, you're probably going to stick to... I don't even know if they really sell 720p monitors at that much of a discount compared to 1080p's. But you can find like 21 to 23-inch 1080p monitors, usually for like anywhere from 80 to 90 bucks. If you go used, then... I mean, if you're going for a budget monitor, I'm just going to say 1080p. Whether it's TN or IPS, probably is not going to matter as much to you, assuming your budget's like 100 bucks or less. And then, yeah, if you go on Build a PC sales or Slick deals, there was a monitor deal recently. I guess we can start hopping into the deals. Let's see. Let's check V-Stock out first. There were like $5 power supplies this morning, but they sold out almost instantly. I can even tweet it out. Let's see. Okay, his Twitter's at NeuroBudget. Okay, yep. What is a good graphics card new for budget? A brand new graphics card. Jeez. I don't know right now. We'll find out in a bit when I take a look. I don't know what the 1050 and 560s are priced at. Because those would be the budget range unless you are willing to go down to a GT 1030. And I don't even know how much what that is priced at the moment because everything's kind of shifting towards lower prices right now. So it's probably gonna be cheaper than what I'm imagining right now. Okay, FX 6300 still game in 2018. Yeah, be playing on 1080p. And you're pairing something that's not like super powerful with it. Otherwise, you're gonna be bottlenecking. Okay. What's good? Okay, so where was that power supply? So here's a 600 watt one. So this is gonna be 25 bucks, which is kind of the standard we've been seeing, because there's $5 shipping. Probably gonna be no tax for a lot of people right here. So it's 20 bucks, 5 shipping, so 25. 600 watt white unit. I actually have one sitting right here that I'm gonna be using. I'm actually gonna be doing stuff with it, but I've used a lot of these units. They have a 1-year warranty, and yeah. look at your Twitter. I will in a second. Just let me get through this real quick. That's gonna be the only thing here. The graphics cards deals have not been showing up. Whoa, what is all this stuff that I've added to my cart apparently? Okay. Is this a good pick? I don't know. You didn't post a pick. Okay, so we'll go to slip deals real quick, then build PC sale, and then I'll check my Twitter. A good CPU, motherboard, and RAM for a budget. I don't know what your budget is, but I really like the APU combo that I just built. You can get, I guess how much would that cost? The 2200G is $100 pretty standard. Motherboard you can get on sale $50 pretty easily. If you check build the PC sales for a B350, and then RAM's gonna be around $80, so it's $230 for a Ryzen or AM4, I guess, set, and it comes with integrated graphics too. I would say that's pretty good for budget, brand new. Hey, what up, Peter? Nguyen? Why are people GT 1030s are $120 now? Wow, so they've gone up from when people were making the $100 videos. Okay, let's see what we got here. I would say, I guess if you have a 1300X, I forget what the clock speeds are on those. I guess you could get away with not overclocking them because they're already overclocked, or they're already higher clocks rather. Let's see what they are. Boop, 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 boop. So you're looking at 3.5 with a 3.7 boost. I don't know. I would recommend the 1200 and B350. The 1200s had been dropping in price. I remember seeing it for $80, or I think 70 was the lowest it got. So it's kind of hard to recommend the 1300X unless you're getting on the used market for a lot cheaper, or it's on sale too. But I have not been seeing sales for these brand new. So I would always recommend the B350 anyways, because if you're going for a Ryzen 3 chip, I'm going to assume you're not going to be there forever. So you're going to probably likely within like a year, maybe two, upgrade to Ryzen 5 or 7. And you might get one that you will want to overclock, and you could carry the motherboard over. So, and they're not that much more expensive. A320 boards are maybe $10 cheaper. I would buy the B350 unless I saw deals for the A320s for like $25 or $30, which was a significant discount. So if you can get it for that cheap, then yeah, maybe. But otherwise, it's not too far off from B350 prices. Hey, what up, Zach? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is going well. Hope that little collab thing that we're all working on is going well. It is going pretty well on my end. Okay, so what are we doing? Yeah, you can post links. I can't do anything about giving people the ability to post links. You just have to split it up. So what you can do is put spaces in between the .coms and stuff like that, because I wish I could enable links. I just can't. So yeah, wink wink wink, Zach. Okay, after $10 rebate, this Cooler Master Elite 130. Didn't Tech by Matt building this or not recently, but he made a video on this or something similar. I think he got his used though. Man, this is I want to do a Mini-ITX case, but the motherboards are kind of expensive, and you can't fit as many hard drives. So when I finally do a build on it, it's gonna be for like, I don't know, a side PC or something at home. I don't think I would ever put my main PC in a Mini-ITX case. There's just not enough space. But I think this is yeah, $30 after rebate. No, wait. What's up with this? $10 off with promo. Okay, so it'll be 20 after rebate. So you gotta do the promo and the rebate. I'll post this to see if it works. Hey, what up, Coalition? Just love how I do like how compact it is. I can't. I would buy this if I wasn't sitting on a few other cases that I bought basically on sale. When cases go on sale, I just buy them up because I know I'll eventually use them in builds. But I have a couple already sitting, and I don't have any more space. Otherwise, I would buy this, but I would definitely recommend this. Actually, let me get this Slick Deals post for you guys. Okay. Okay. How to get rid of screen tearing? Turn on VSync, or use adaptive sync technology for whatever graphics card you have, or cap it at whatever your monitor is, if it's like 75 hertz or something. I bought a 750 gold power supply for 82. That seems a little expensive just off the top, but I don't know what model you got, and if it was I think the Seasonic ones usually go on sale for less than that. Or it might be around that, and then rebates bring it down a bit. Nice rainbow shirt in the thumbnail. Thanks, Pika. Using that default Photoshop when you put a gradient and they let you choose some preset colors. I chose a rainbow one. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at Twitter in a second, Tyler. So we're going through the deals here. Inkjet color printer. Nope, never mind. That's inkjet. You want laser in this day and age if you want to print a lot. Oh, 240 gigabyte Team Group SSD. Is there any rebates or anything? No. Nice. 50 bucks. I have not seen it drop. Okay, maybe I have. 50 bucks. This isn't too common of a deal. I'd say this happens every few weeks. $50. And if you guys are one of those lucky states that does not have tax with Newegg, then you get it for that flat because it's free shipping. Let's see. I just picked up the other day though those two also Team Group SSDs, 120 gigabyte ones for 25 a piece, just because I would like to split them across like different budget builds. Because I think if you build systems and you throw in an SSD, even if it's a low end system, I think it ups the resale value that much more because of how much quicker it boots in and how much snappier it is when you're doing regular stuff like browsing the internet and opening non-gaming programs. So it just makes the computer feel that much faster. You know, that's one of the ways that you could improve really old systems. You don't have to increase or, you know, change the CPU. RAM will make a pretty big difference, but the SSD also makes a huge difference in terms of making it feel newer. So let's see. Blue Drew, that's actually a good question. They do matter. In terms of just boot up times, I don't think they matter as much, but for read, write, and longevity, they do matter. I have to brush myself up on the different types of NANDs though, because I haven't actually not looked into that recently. So it depends on, like, are you actually going to be using it for the read-write ability? I'm going to admit that I mostly use SSDs for the quick boot up times and quick, opening up programs, which that's easier to achieve on even the crappier lower-end SSDs. But if you're, like, transferring files and stuff, then it's going to make a bigger difference. Or I guess if you're editing and you have the file stored on the SSD. Slick Deals don't have any good deals today. What? I would say this $50 240 gig SSD is pretty good. But what else? And we're going to see some overlap. Here's a 27-inch LED monitor for $120. A lot of people are going to complain about pixel density here. I was thinking about buying it for my girlfriend, but I cheaped out and I did not. So what's the normal price on this? If you know you're okay with 27-inch at 1080p, I haven't seen one for this low price in a while. So I'll link this as well. It is, I think these people are saying you can overclock it to 75 hertz. Let me see if I can find it in the comments. Whoops. So you might be able to get this to 75 hertz. Or was I mistaking that for a different monitor? I'll have to check it on the Reddit side because I might have seen the comment there. Yesterday there's a deal for 500 gigabyte 860. Oh yeah, I remember that deal. Yeah, I paired it with the monitor, which made it ended up making the monitor like only 70 or like $70. Yeah, because the 500 gigabyte Evo I think are around like 120 when they're on sale. Should I upgrade from a Ryzen 3 2200G and not buy a case? Do you already have the 2200G, or are you saying in your planned build should you upgrade it theoretically so that you just buy the 2400? Let's see. Here's a 2 terabyte Micron SSD for under $300. I'm so tempted every time I see this. So yeah, I think you should be able to find a 27-inch 1440. Oh, you want 144 hertz? Okay, yeah. We'll take a look in a second. Okay, there's nothing else on Slick Deals. Go to build PC sales. Dang, 8 gigabytes of DDR3 for $20. That's really good, Zach. Also, you're finding 780s for less than 150 in your area. Actually, I guess that's pretty normal since that comes in under the 970. If it was a 780 Ti, then I'd be that would be more, I guess, impressive that it's, you know, dropped that much down in price. Okay. All right. I'll check the Twitter for the comments. Okay, look at this deal, Washington D.C. Oh yeah, don't forget to, if you have Craigslist deals or Mercari or OfferUp, all that stuff. Oh, here's an OfferUp deal. So Calvin and Tyler has submitted some so far. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I wonder if that Raid Max. I wonder if he painted that or that came green. Okay. So 8350 with the Hyper 212, 8 gigabytes of RAM, GTX 960, 700 watt power supply. Okay. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Are you kidding me? What is this keyboard? You can only imagine what his computer looks like because this is easily accessible, and he doesn't even, or they don't even clean it. The PC you actually have to like open up to clean. So I'm curious what the inside of the PC looks like. Okay, but what's the price on this? $350. And it comes with the mouse. Yeah, G502. And a desk stalker. I don't know what the retail of those two are, but I mean they're worth something. They'll get you started. Doesn't come with the monitor though, huh? So how much is the G502 worth? Because we got a, so G502, okay, it's looking like around $50. So that with the keyboard, let's just say that's worth like $30. So there's like a $320 computer. No SSD, no. What's the hard drive? We're missing some information here. That's kind of hard to judge this deal. I'd say it might 350. So 320. You do have some hard drives. I would talk it down. It's getting really hard to recommend these older FX chips from AMD because of how cheap Ryzen is, even with high DDR4 prices. Like, just the upgrade path that you get with it. It's such a good value. So, yeah, I can't really comment on this because I don't know if it has a SSD, which will make a big difference when you're going this cheap. Cheap Monster 1080p monitor. Okay, we'll take a look at monitors in a second. But yeah, it's hard to say on this deal. If you could talk it down to maybe 300, it'd be a lot better. But all right, what's this OfferUp one? GTX 1060. What? $10? Or not $10? What am I saying? $100. This looks almost. Wait, this posted 3 weeks ago. I mean, if you haven't jumped on it now, I would. Hey, the guy's name is Danny too. This is, of course, pick this up. Pick this up instantly. There's only one picture though. Yeah. Yeah, sure. You can send UK deals. I might not have as much to say about them though because I just don't know UK prices as much, and I gotta do all the conversions. So, but feel free to send them. Okay, yeah, $100 GTX 1060. Pick that up any day of the week, every day of the week. Pick it up even if it's like $150. Okay. Micro Center. Foxbit. Micro Center. I hate Micro Center because they sell things for so cheap and I can never buy them. Though you may be able to price match at Staples if they have the product there. Okay. What is this? Indiegogo. It didn't work. It might be because I need an account. Oh wait, pocket-sized PC. 128 gigabyte SSD in a desktop version of Windows 10. Huh, that's pretty interesting. How much? Launch special, 130 bucks. The SSD is already like a quarter of that price. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM. Intel Atom processor, okay. I don't know. I mean, what is the point of this PC when you still need to like carry around these Bluetooth keyboards and mice and stuff when you can just get like a netbook or a small laptop which already has, I mean, this screen, I can't imagine actually using this screen, but I think you can hook it up to something else. Wait, that's not what they're doing. Is there any image showing it hooked up? Does it have, it does have HDMI, so I guess you can hook it up to like an actual monitor, but I don't know. I would have to watch the video on this. I can't comment on it right now. Why don't you just, I don't know, get it? Yeah, see, a smartphone. I mean, I don't know how much RAM, Pika, does smartphones have these days? I thought it was like 4 gigabytes, but I may be wrong. Are they starting to hit 8 gigabytes now? And I mean, smartphones do have 128 gigabytes of storage. And then you are starting to be able to use different ports, like with USB Type-C, you can get adapters for all the different things. I guess the Ethernet port, like, I mean, what's the point of having the Ethernet port? You're starting to get towards basically a laptop or a desktop if you're going to have to sit down and plug this thing in. So it's kind of hard to say, but it is a pretty cool idea that you can fit all of this into a screen. I'll link this for other people to see, but I'll have to check it out later because it's going to take me too much time to like really dive into it. But this monitor, I'll also post it. Thanks for posting this Foxbit. For those of you who are lucky enough to have Micro Center around, there was a Build a PC sales. Build a PC. Here it is. This Ryzen 1700. If you guys have not seen this, apparently this can go down to 140 bucks. Let me get the comments up though. I really want to buy this, but it won't work with the price matching that I have to do. So this is being sold for 200 bucks. I guess it wouldn't be too bad though if I try to price match this at Staples. I have a 6700K, so it's kind of hard to justify spending any extra money on something I don't need. Check out this deal. Okay, I'll show it. Slick deals. Okay. Let's copy iDev to do Kickstarter crap. Indiegogo crap. Up to 6 gig, alright. Where do you buy Microsoft product key for cheap? And is it worth it to buy one for 100 bucks? No. I wouldn't ever buy it for 100 bucks. I would just use unactivated. But you can buy a whole bunch of cheap ones on eBay. Let me go look for some right now. Let's see. Windows 10 Pro key. They're all over the place. All the YouTubers are making videos about them. All of these, like, you can still buy them if they're based in the UK because they're going to send it to you anyways, right? And PayPal is going to do the conversion for you from, oh, I guess it is in dollars. Because some of these sellers, they do it in pounds, and then your PayPal has to convert. Yeah, so this is about £5, which is $6.77. All of these, they'll send you a key. You just have to get the install tool from the official Microsoft website. You install it, put in the key. They usually work. There is some slight moral issues on these, and I've discussed it before in a video. Like, these might be stolen keys. There's no way to really trace where they came from. A lot of people make themselves feel more comfortable by saying these were bought in bulk, but I kind of doubt that they would sell this for $5 or $6. Like, even buying in bulk, you can't get it for that cheap. because they're selling for $6 and they're already making some profit on it. So I don't know how these were obtained, but these for the most part usually work. I'm just gonna tell you guys about it. I'm not gonna tell you whether or not to buy them. That's up to you. So yeah. Also, a lot of people are saying Windows 7 and 8 keys do activate Windows 10. I don't have any keys to try that out, but I've been seeing a lot of people say that. So try using Windows 7 or 8 keys. Because when Windows 10 was first announced, or they had that promotion where you could only, upgrade from 7 or 8 to 10 within a certain amount of time. I thought it's supposed to end like July 2016. But people are saying it still goes on till right now. So definitely try to use your 7 or 8 key. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so Fox is saying it doesn't work that way anymore. I've been seeing people comment that, like, even up to now, like a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, see? Coalition is saying it does work. So, I don't know. I can't say, but I'm pretty cool with Coalition, so I would trust what he says. Yeah. What up, Ball? Okay. So, did I link this Ryzen deal? Yes, okay. So Pika's saying it didn't work for him. I also trust Pika, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess it's hit or miss. I wonder if it depends on what type of key you have. If you have one that's OEM versus one that can be transferred towards multiple machines. Because OEM ones, it's supposed to be locked to your motherboard, and you aren't supposed to put it on multiple computers. So it's up in the air. You can always buy one on eBay, if you choose to. All right, let's look at some new deals before because all the good ones usually go really fast. Okay, Chicago Craigslist. Did I already look at this? Oh, various graphics cards. Twitter. Okay, these are all we've been seeing. There's a deal the other day from Best Buy, 8GB 580 for like, I thought it was around 280 or less. So this person is just selling all used. So this is all used. I don't know if any of this is worth that used price. Maybe this 1070 actually. I would say this 1070. Whoever who posted this, Ethan. This is actually a pretty good price for a 1070. Everything else, I'm feeling you can get it new for that price. And maybe not these 570s, just because they're kind of priced oddly. I would just suggest a 580 at that point. But okay. Let's see. Probably done about 15 to 20 builds using Windows 7 Pro keys during a clean. Yeah, so. Yeah, the one it was for 250 is what Zach and Foxbit were talking about. It was a really highly upvoted deal. I wonder if we're gonna come across it when we go on the hot page. But what are we looking at here? Okay, pre-built Alienware system with a 1080 8700 for $1,500. Kind of expensive. Except this one has a 1070 and it's 1400. Okay. You can change the card you want. Okay. I don't know if there's an SSD in there or not. So I think at $1,500, that's kind of pushing what you can already build for yourself. You might be able to get it cheaper if you build Deal Hunt. All right, let's see. Nabil, why will he not notice me? I do notice you. There's just so much going on in chat, and there's so many things to do. I'll try to get to your build in a second. Let me put it in a tab. PC part picker. Thanks for changing all the, or for spacing it out though. Okay. M.2 NVMe Western Digital Black. Okay, 500 gigabytes for $150. And this is from Rakuten, which is buy.com. I mean, if this is kind of like paying a premium for those quicker read-write speeds, because at $150, I think you can even get M.2 500 gigabyte drives for usually like 120 on sale, maybe 130. So 150 is gonna be for that slightly more premium for the NVMe, but okay. 8700K for $300. That would be a nice upgrade, but I would need a new motherboard. What else on here is pretty cheap? SSD. I wouldn't say this SSD is too much of a deal at $38 because we've been seeing them at like 32 to 35. But what's another couple of bucks? If you need SSD right now, this would be the one to get. Okay. 1070 for the win sealed for $290 USD is a really good deal. Kevin. Yeah, I would say if you're looking to buy build a system in the $1,000-ish price range, that would be a good pickup. Okay, what else? Team Group SSD. Here's a 27-inch 140p 144 hertz, and it comes with a the stand has height adjustment. So I forgot who was asking about it earlier. You were saying $500 or $400. Here's one for $350, and it probably won't have tax on you. I missed those $25. Yeah, Matt. The only thing about those SSDs were they were saying they had a lot of bad reviews, which to me, I don't know. Like, I back up my data, so I think you should always back up your data, whether it's a good SSD or a bad one. So you should be fine if you buy it, but also there's that thing where a lot of people who, when their product dies on them, they're more likely to leave a review. So the reviews are kind of skewed towards bad reviews if there's a slight problem with the product. I don't know how I'm going to test them once they come in, but yeah, $25 I think is worth the gamble for how many 1-star reviews it had. Nice, Coalition, with that price matching at Staples. I gotta make use of that more. It's just with the Staples price matching, when you do that, sometimes you have to try it like 4 or 5 times, depending on the rep that you get, right? Some reps are gonna say like, oh, company policy doesn't allow me to price match something that's not local to you. So, you know, some people are more lax about the rule. But the thing is, for especially things that hit build a PC sales and get upvoted a lot, sometimes if the deal is really good, the Staples price matching, like Staples puts out an email to their employees that tells them not to price match a certain thing anymore. Because I remember when Micro Center had really cheap graphics cards, I think it was like GTX 980s. A lot of people were doing the Staples price match, and what happened was Staples put out a thing that said, all right, no more price matching 980s from Micro Center. So it killed the deal for a lot of people that don't have Micro Center near them. And I know this because I personally tried to get in on that deal and I was too late. So yeah, just a tip there. If you're gonna Staples price match something and you see it hot for that day, do it instantly. Don't wait till you like get home or something, because it might not be available. Yeah, and do it over the online chat, because I think doing it on the phone is a lot more annoying. They have the online chat to do it, so and you can just click cancel if the guy says no to you and just open up a new chat and get a different person. Can you build a Fortnite gaming PC for $100 to $150? That's gonna definitely be a used build, but at $100 to $150, I'm trying to think. I don't think you can get like a commonly priced build. Like, I don't think I could do a build guide on it where someone can easily replicate it. I could do something where I get really good deals, but then that's kind of only pertains to me and other people who are good, like, you know, deal hunters. For people who aren't too savvy in deal hunting, I think $100 to $150, it's kind of hard to do, because you're gonna need a semi-modern graphics card and CPU in there if you want to get any decent frames. I don't have a Discord server, crybaby, and I'm not interested in starting one. Sorry. Oh, okay. See, I think the 750 Ti and FX 6100 common price is worth a little bit more than 150, probably closer to the 200 price mark. I think the 860K build I did, I guess, is around like the 200, maybe 225 price point. So I think you would want to move your budget slightly. Like, the extra $50 from 150 to 200 is going to buy you so much more in terms of performance. Like, that upgrade to the graphics card or processor, or splitting it between the two, will get you that much more. And I think it's worth it. Like, that's why I usually don't do super cheap builds, because I think spending a little bit more will net you like way more performance. and and it'll keep you good for like the next year and a half. Yeah, 250 bucks. There you go. That's a Sandy Bridge plus whatever cheap graphics card you can find for like 100 bucks slapped into it for Fortnite. Next Deal Hunter showcase is hopefully this weekend. I had to put it on hold while I got other stuff done. But yeah, I'm trying to get the next Deal Hunter showcase out on Sunday. Hopefully I can hit that. It's already Wednesday, so we'll see. Okay. So, we are through all these deals. Let's see if anyone posted anything else on Twitter. I don't think so. Okay. There aren't any. It's a phishing link. What's a phishing link? The Discord? It shouldn't be. Okay, now we're going to the person's... Where's that? Okay, we're going to go to this PC part picker that Nabil was asking about. Ryzen 3 2200G. Okay, why does this have potential incompatibilities? Masterbox Lite mid tower. Okay, this should all work. There's nothing wrong with this build. You're missing a hard drive though. I'm not sure if you realize that. So 2200G is priced about right. You're going for a slightly higher, more higher end than the entry level cheap boards that I usually go for really cheap builds. So 78 bucks. If you sit around build a PC sales often, you'll find B350 boards, even good ones like this. I swear this has gone on sale for like 65 or 70 before. So I'm not sure if you're like dead set on this because it's red or you like the BIOS, but this is definitely flexible. You can probably save another 20 bucks on this. Okay. Yeah, and oh yeah, good point. I actually talked about this in the video. You're likely going to need a BIOS update on this because it's the 300 series board and you're going for a non-first... How do you classify it? First gen Ryzen chip. So yeah, you're either going to have to use someone else's chip or maybe buy one and return it, which is kind of a scummy thing to do. Go to a local store to help you. Okay, this RAM is definitely overpriced. You can find 8 gigabytes. I don't know if you should pay that much for premium. You can get 80 bucks pretty standard for 3000 megahertz. So you can save another 20 bucks here. So save 20 on the motherboard, 20 here. Add in a hard drive. This case, Masterbox Lite 5. Okay. This is pretty standard. Yeah, there won't be any guarantee. You can try to ask the Newegg or whoever you buy it from. Yeah, Newegg representative. See if you can get it for cheaper, but there's no guarantee. And it's kind of risky. I heard some people say that on the sticker that they got the motherboard in, it said it was compatible with the new Ryzen chips, but it wasn't. So it's just going to be a pain to deal with. So kind of prepare for that ahead of time. You know, either find someone or call up your local businesses to see if anyone can help you once your parts come in. And this power supply, 53 bucks for a 450 watt. I think there was an EVGA 450 or 500 watt that was like 30 bucks. So you can save another 20 bucks here. So all in all, you can lower this down to like 310 from the, you know, saving 20 bucks on a couple of the products. Just remember to add in the hard drive unless you already have one. Okay, yeah, so you have one and you have a loan. So it looks like you're already set. Let me see if we can find that power supply. Because there was just one today, and I wouldn't say that this Corsair one is worth any more than the EVGA one that was posted recently. EVGA. Okay, so that was a 400 watt. No, Supernova 550 watt. Where was it? Yeah, this is... Here, we're just gonna go on Amazon and see if we can find it. Whoa, they increased the price of these. These used to always be like 30 bucks or less. Even brand new. Okay. I would say camp build a PC sales within the next few days. You're gonna find a full, like an under 500 watt power supply for 30 bucks or less. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't pay this much. Like if you're paying, you know, 50 to 60 bucks, you should be in the 600 watt territory, in my opinion. Okay, so hopefully that helped. Nabil, sorry it took so long to do that. There was like just a lot going on. Okay, what's up? What is next? Hey, what up, Gail? Man, that price on DDR4, yeah, that was a little expensive. Danny is in it. Flipping computers for cash. What do you think about it? I wouldn't. I think it's fine, as long as you don't, you know, try to rip people off. There's one thing to like get really good deals and then flip a computer for what it's worth, and there's another thing to do it and try to rip people off and tell them like this is like you oversell the computer, which is what you see a lot. Like Science Studio has a video series where he goes on Craigslist and calls out all these people who overprice their PCs and rip people off. So I have a problem with people doing that. I don't have a problem with people doing what like me or Olfa or Brian from Tech City does, and a whole bunch of the other used builders, and even Coalition Gaming, he does used builds too. You get really good deals and then you sell them for what's kind of what the used MSRP is, and you know everyone kind of wins out of that. Oh, you want semi-modular, so that's why you're paying for that premium. Even for semi-modular, I feel like you can get cheaper than 53 bucks. We would have to take a look at what we have. Let's see. PSU semi. See what I can find. We'll look at the price history and see what you can kind of expect. Okay. EVGA. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Is the upgrade from i7 6700K to 8700K worth it? Depends on what you're using it for. If you're just like gaming at 1080 or 1440p, I think you'll be fine to not upgrade. Yeah, I did check B-Stock Pika. There was a $2,500 or not $2,500, $25 600 watt white label. That was it. That was the only deal. Okay, semi-modular. Yeah, so here was one 11 days ago, so a week and a half. 40 bucks. This was at B&H Photo, so there would likely be no tax. But it was 40 bucks for a 600 watt semi-modular bronze. So I would be looking for stuff like this, Nabil. Keep Build a PC sales bookmark, check every day. What else? Seasonic Focus. Here's a semi-modular 80 plus gold for 50 bucks. This is, I mean, you do have to deal with the mail and rebate, but you're getting a Seasonic here. The Focus Gold is their new line, so it's going to have all the new protections in it. And it's gold, so it's 2 steps up from bronze. Yeah. Okay. How's your dad going? Hello, Dad. Oh, you're calling me Dad. I thought you were talking to someone else. What's up, man? Everything is going good. Okay. Let's see. So, I think we're through most of the deals. We're about 45 minutes into stream. There's nothing else here. Okay. What to do? I might cheap out. Fry my mobile. Man, I feel like it's really hard to fry your mobile these days. If you get anything from a reputable brand, maybe those other like no-name brands, they're more likely. But if you stick with like EVGA, Corsair, Seasonic, Thermaltake, Rosewell, I think you'll be fine. This stream is a deal and a half. Okay. Did I miss anything else? Shove a 1050 Ti, a 1050. Yeah. Okay. All right. Was there anything I wanted to talk about? I'm trying to think while I was at work if anything came up. Nothing. So there's Is there anything you got? Oh yes, people were saying check UK deals, but you didn't send me any. I should play more PC Building Simulator. I could do that. I could hop onto that for a little bit. Let me see. I guess I can show you guys around the room also to you know what's upcoming. So as you can see, I took down the League of Legends and Pokemon posters on the wall. Because I'm going to be doing something with that side of the room. And then there's some other stuff that I'm working on right there. Some sneak peeks to projects. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's about it. Gear Hunter Showcase should hopefully be this Sunday. Let's see. Okay. What's your opinion on the used GPU market lately? Prices have been going down. Yeah, they have been. I saw a 1080 on even Hardware Swap, which is pretty much accessible to everyone, for like $485 earlier today, and then a HD 7950, which is pretty old, but their prices went up during that whole mining situation that we had over the last, I guess, a year. But I saw someone selling for $90 shipped, which is a really good price in my opinion for the 7950, given the performance it gives. For a GTX 960, I don't think I'd pay more than like 110 for it at the moment. Maybe 120. I think 100 is pretty much the sweet spot for the price on it, and I think it's pretty achievable. I think people have been posting me deals like that around $100 for 960, so I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, 950s being, or 970s rather, being back in the 150 to 170 price range is really good because 1060s haven't fully dropped in price yet, so you can get that level of performance for pretty cheap. It's crazy how much the 970 has changed because I bought 970s when they were used before, and I bought them anywhere from like 175 to like, or wait, was it 175? No, yeah, anywhere from like around 200 to like down to 120. So, and it's such a good card still. Hey, what's up, River? For a 774 gigabyte CPU, are you talking about like new or used CPU mobile combo? If you're going to use the the 1151, the i5 or i7s, you know, the 2400 to 2600s, those will pair well with it. If you're going new, I think the Ryzen 3s work well with that, or the 8100s. Hey, what up, Nate? We didn't do anything last week, Nate. I didn't stream, so you didn't miss anything. Unless you're talking about the week before, but I think you were there that stream. You picked up an i5 2400 pre-built with no HDD for $40. That's a really good deal. Motherboard and mobile for 2400. That's really good. And it probably came with a power supply, right? And a case that holds things in. So even without the hard drive and the RAM too, it probably had, from what it sounds like, it had RAM because you didn't say no RAM. So, Viral Wolf, what's up? Did I miss something? I think you might have asked me something earlier. Sorry. Now that I'm just kind of chilling and hanging out with you guys, I can answer more questions if I missed any earlier. Oh, yeah. I guess at the same time, let me... Where are you at? Where are you at? Just 180 desktop. Does this work? That doesn't work. I'm trying to... Viral Wolf, you said Danny please, but then you didn't follow up. Now I'm saying Viral Wolf, please. Okay. I bought a PC with the GTX 750 Ti and FX 4300 1TB. Oh, $180? That's really good. It came with the 250 gig SSD. That's worth like $60 or $50 according to the sale that we just saw today. But the 1TB hard drives are like $35 to $40, so that's a really good price. Good job. Where to find the 1050 Ti? Let's take a look for at that, because the 1050 Ti is even though it performs slightly less than the 970, we're not Walmart. What is that? Nope, 176. So, Google, you were wrong. Yeah, they're gonna come down soon, so I would be patient. Danny, please, Danny, please, Shay. You didn't even say anything earlier, Shay, so you're just messing with me now. What was the deal for the 250 gigabyte SSD? Let me pull it up. It should be... It should be hot. It was a hot deal, and I agree. Is it A-Data? No, it's Team Group. Boom. Here it is. Okay. Let's check what eBay has for 1050 Ti's. What do we got here? If we go to ending soonest, if you could buy one, oh my goodness, people are still bidding up to 170 for them. Okay, never mind. Nope. Been a pretty good week for deals. Yeah, there has been. 280X for 70 bucks, such a good deal. 280X is worth like at least 100. What did I say? One? Yeah, one. I would pay up to like 120. You can overclock those and get, I think, pretty close to the 970 stock performance. It's definitely better than the 960. Are there any good deals for 500 to 600 watt power supplies? Yeah, there's the B stock ones if you don't mind used units. That was going for 25 bucks shipped. So, Gale. Well, that's not it. I just went to normal B stock, not even EVGA. Okay. Yeah, so let me find that. 600 watt. And these aren't sold out, so other than that, for under 40 bucks, it's kind of hard to find a 600 watt. You can probably find some 500 watt ones with some rebates, but I didn't see any from looking at Build a PC sales right now. Hey, what's up? Oh, snaps, you made me food. Oh, let me shift the camera. Be right back. Thanks, babe. Love you. I was so into streaming that I forgot about food. I didn't even realize it was basically dinner time. Alright. But I got some food. Alright. I did say the L word. The L word. We're basically married at this point. We're just not married because I'm too lazy to buy a ring because it's too expensive. And I would rather do other things first, like buy a house. So, but we live together and we basically see each other every single day, and we're getting ready to buy a house together, which is basically shared finances. So, yeah. If that doesn't warrant the L word, then I don't know what does. Marriage on a budget, indeed. Marriage on a budget would be not having a wedding and just doing a courthouse signing, because that's the cheapest. But it's the same as what I had on stream before. Can you guys see? Does that look... I don't know if that looks good to you guys. I think a lot of people might find this weird because it's Asian and you may not have had it. And like, this is ham hock, so which is, I think... Come on, where are you at? Yeah, so this is like ham hock, which is like pig feet. So some people might find that disgusting, but okay, that's what you did. Yeah, see, I can't convince her to do a courthouse wedding though. She wants, you know, an actual wedding, so I gotta, you know, we're gonna try to keep it at a low budget, but I gotta not negotiate. I gotta compromise. So, oh yeah, Stephen Din. I can tell by your name. Father-in-law offered me and wife $10K to go to courthouse instead of having a full wedding. Dude, I would take that offer. Because you can use that money, instead of feeding other people, to go take a nice honeymoon or buy or build a very nice computer or something like that. Or put it towards your house, a car. So many more useful things than to pay for a venue and food for hundreds of other people. I mean, I don't think I'm that generous. Like, I don't want to spend $20,000 for a party for other people, but that's just me. Her parents are supposed to pay for the wedding. In this day and age, I don't know if that happens anymore. And I don't think her parents are in the position, nor my parents either, to help pay for it, because we both graduated from college and have, you know, good jobs. But her parents and mine were immigrants, so I don't think they're gonna be helping. Oh, your wedding was 40K? That was very expensive, Nate. Okay. Let's see, buys parts but no rings. Hey, my parts I can resell for more, which I've shown that I've done. The ring, I mean, come on. The most you can get for a used ring is at a pawn shop is gonna be at like half the price or something like that. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Go for a keg of beer and Subway catering. That would be pretty cheap. Subway, man. Wait, did I link this yet already? In case I didn't link it. For the person looking for 600 watt. Danny, is this PC good? I don't know. Link it and we'll see. Could buy a used wedding ring. I'm trying to sell her on the idea of moissanite, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like laboratory fabric produced diamonds. Apparently it has a harder hardness rating. But it's not real diamond, right? Because it's made in a lab and it's slightly different. I don't think it's as white, but to most people it's the same. And she's already having trouble with that, so yeah. I'm not sure if my grandma even has a ring. Also, how is the grandma supposed to pick which grandchild to give the ring to, assuming that they have usually like 10 grandchildren? I could give her like one of these, a ring from like a tool or something. Something like this. Yeah, see, that blood diamond, man. You got all those people, basically these dirty diamonds. When in the lab, you know it's clean, so. What about Budget Tech? It feels like long time no see because we didn't stream for a week, so it might have only been 2 weeks. Break the ring into parts and share it out, yeah. Okay. Oof. Did I miss anything? This is a good price for this case. Oops. Mobile Newegg. Okay. What is this? Thermaltake Versa 40. Oh, $20 after $25 mail-in rebate. So it does have USB 3. Okay. One of the things about some of these old, or not old, I don't know if this one's old, but cheaper cases is sometimes they're like older models that don't even have USB 3.0 connectors. So then you're stuck with 2.0 in your front. So just keep that in mind. But this one is not that this is not the situation. Mid-tower chassis. This looks like, like a knight's helmet or something. And you have a really weird side window going on there. That shape is like a triangle. Okay. The diamond industry is a scam. There's so many videos on it. How like they just kind of manipulate the market. Like there's no shortage of it. It's just everyone kind of colludes to make to set the prices higher, and they all help each other out in that respect. I guess kind of like what you could say with the RAM. People are saying, a lot of YouTubers were making videos about the RAM situation, right? How they were, what is it, Hynix, Samsung, and Micron were all just selling their RAMs for more. Do you live close to the Boeing facility in Washington? If so, how big are the buildings? The buildings at Boeing, you can see them from the freeway when you drive by them. And there's multiple ones in Washington. There's some down south and then some up north. But they're pretty big. I don't know. I guess I haven't been around the world or across the U.S. to see other big buildings. I don't know how to explain it in size though. Like, I mean, they just look like airplane hangars, right? Because that's what they are. They put airplanes in them, so it's hard to say or hard to explain. Yeah, the class action lawsuit. Wait, Budget Tech. Which one did you go to? Which tour? Was it the one in Washington or was it like in South Carolina or something? Yeah, they're usually wide. You don't need to be that tall because airplanes aren't super tall like skyscrapers, but you need them to be wide to get the wingspans in. Have you been to China or Japan? I have not. Japan is on one of my top places to go, though. $400 power supply, watt power supply is plenty for a 1300X. What graphics card are you pairing with it? It's gonna be more of the graphics card, if anything. Oh, so what up, Steven? So are you an aerospace or a structures engineer, Steve? Steve Din, that is. I'm calling you Steve, like we know each other. You work at Lockheed in the Bay Area. Nice. I don't Twitch stream. I don't know. Should I Twitch stream? I'll ask you guys since you are the ones here watching. But the thing about Twitch streaming is I don't do much else except for, you know, hang out with you guys and look at deals. And I've always felt that Twitch streaming was more for people who like gamed during their stream for the most part, or a majority of it is. I know there's other like streamers that don't really game because they're like attractive females, so they do whatever and people watch anyways, but or I guess attractive males too. I can't be sexist in that regard because I'm sure people watch guys just act a fool. So I don't know, if I did a Twitch stream it would split the viewership, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know. I guess I should ask the Toasty Bros since they made the switch over to Twitch for the most part and see how that went for them in terms of the numbers. I just feel like since most of my viewers are on YouTube, you guys already have YouTube accounts and, you know, so you can sign in and chat and stuff. But on Twitch, I don't know how many of my viewers want to go the extra step to set that up if they aren't already on Twitch. Like, is everyone in chat right now, do you have a Twitch account and do you watch streamers on Twitch? Let me know. Let me know if you don't, especially, so I can kind of get a feel for it. Hey, what up, JD? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope everything's going well with that. Let me see if... Zach's Tech Turf. So I'm kind of being like, here it is, bam. So you guys remember this? If you guys didn't see me retweet this out, or if you didn't see any of the other guys retweet this out. So that's why I've been saying, hope everything's going well on your end. Anytime I see these people pop into into the chat. So something is coming soon, relatively soon. So yeah. Do both like Linus. Alright. I'll consider doing Twitch. I don't know when, but I'll look into it and I'll talk to some people and see what's up. You're already... No, let's keep it a secret for now. I think the mini announcement should come in the form of a video, because the streams don't get as much viewership for sure. So I wouldn't do it over Twitter or stream. I would do it as in a full-fledged video. So let's just keep it on the DL still. But yeah. Okay. DL confirmed on the, you know, down low, on the download, on the Danny Lee. I don't know what else DL is an acronym for. What is the new budget build? I just did a budget build. It was all new and had the APU, but I don't know when the next budget build is gonna be. There's gonna be other builds coming up. They may not be like super cheap budget. Yeah. I've been trying not to buy more used parts just because I still need to move the last budget build I did with the 860K in it, which I'm going to do a video on that some more. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just hard to just keep on doing builds, especially since YouTube's not full-time. Like, if it was, it might be easier because on your free time, you can just make Craigslist deals and, you know, resell them really quickly. But because of a full-time job, it makes it hard to try to balance everything. Watching in a storm, haven't... What is it? Oh, budget. Wait, did you answer my question where you visited, budget? Yep. So budget tech is going. Oh, Washington. Oh, so you saw the bowling plant in Washington. Nice. I'm guessing the one in Everett then, because I think that's the one that has the reputation for the big hangars, which is not too far from me. I'm actually like 10 minutes from it. GPU prices going down. Now we wait for RAM. That is true. But the good thing is GPU prices, from a dollar standpoint, their prices were higher. Because, you know, RAM for 8 gigabytes, what, they normally used to be like 50 and now they're 80. That's only a $30 difference. But the percentage is higher. But GPUs, it was just a flat dollar amount more. So the fact that those prices came down is good. And RAM, like if you bite the bullet on RAM, it's not the worst thing in the world. $12 for your favorite style mouse. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Jellycomb. Oh, is this a vertical mouse? Ooh, nice. This looks exactly like the same one I have. Like, they used the same Chinese factory or company to build it and slapped a different brand on it. Let me see if I can actually identify. Oh my goodness, it's the same thing. Okay. You can tell because of the LED on it. Oh, come on. Focus. Yeah, this strip looks the exact same on the mouse. So, if this is the same thing, which I think it is, I would recommend this. Oh, what? I think you need a product code. So, go to Nate's link if you're looking for a vertical mouse. Okay. Let's see. Do you have a site where you sell your PCs? Yeah, so CTI answered it, but I don't use Craigslist, Facebook to sell. I use mostly Craigslist to sell my PCs, or word of mouth through family and friends. I try to go that route first, just because taking pictures, putting the description, meeting up with random people who might flake out on you is kind of a pain compared to a family friend or family members who pretty much they're not going to do that to you. Yeah, selling on eBay would be nice because you reach a larger audience, but they do take a hefty fee, and selling a full build on eBay, the shipping, man, I don't know. I guess because a lot more people are willing to pay more on eBay just because that's just the way it is. I guess that could offset the shipping costs. What is my full-time job? I am a structural engineer for airplanes, basically. So just engineering is the simple way to put it. Doing calculations and I guess you can call it physics, but making sure parts don't break. Yeah, so people are... Okay, budget tech. My question is, did you also try to list it on Craigslist for the difference of shipping costs so that you didn't have to go out and pack it and stuff and you could just meet up with somebody? Like, was there someone willing to buy it from you locally for the price without the shipping? Yeah, eBay fees, I forgot what it was. Last time I sold them, there was like almost a year ago, probably. It was when I sold the graphics card and that's why I sold on eBay, because of the mining craze. I swear it was like 20 or 30%, wasn't it? Or there's the double fee. There's a 10% fee up front, and then you get some other random eBay fee that you don't know about until the end of the month. A 0 fee special. I don't recall seeing that. So, how would you advertise that you build custom PCs? CTI. I would advertise it on Craigslist. Honestly, I would take pictures, like really nice pictures of all the builds that I've done, which I think I do have, because I use them for thumbnails in videos. I would just post example pictures of that, and then just write out, hey, I build custom PCs. You know, here are some example ones I built at certain price points. And then if you can get testimonies from people you've sold them to successfully, that would help too. Either text messages, emails, or whatever. If you start a website, then you can actually have people go there and submit it, the testimony. But that's how I would do it if you want to advertise selling it before you have the PC ready, right? Because if you already have the PC, you can just list it. But it sounds like what you want to do is you want to put an open listing saying, hey, give me your money and I will build a PC after that, right? Like you don't have the PC already assembled on hand. Teach us how to take partial derivatives. It has been pretty long since I've taken a derivative or integral of something. So I would probably need a refreshment on that, or double derivatives and all that stuff. It's been a while, though. It would be fun to retake math again, because learning something again a second time it goes by way quicker, and then you feel a lot smarter because you grasp it so quickly, right? Can we get a wisdom in a new video for selling PCs? You'll get kind of that wisdom in a future video. I don't know when yet, because I'm trying to figure out my upload schedule. But I will do one where I list the PC, the $200 PC that I built, the used one with the 860K. I'm going to list it on Craigslist and I'm going to make a video about it. But it's going to be for a different reason. But I will talk about tips regardless in that video. So, yeah. It's been 5 hours for you. Wow. So you're working on that right now. Are you taking the AP calculus test so you can get that college credit? As a structural engineer, what kind of math do you use? You do use some integration and derivatives, but it's not that you actually use it because a lot of the programs do it for you. It's that you need to know the concept behind it to understand, you know, what you're working on. So you don't actively use it, but knowing the concept understands, or means that you can like find errors and kind of have a better grasp of what is actually physically going on. Yeah, but I mean a lot of engineering, right? I'm not sure if you've ever taken an engineering course like statics or dynamics. I guess dynamics has a lot of derivatives and integrals, but statics is balancing equations, which is for the most part algebra. So it's a lot of that, and it's a lot of just fixed equations, right? So Corsair Strafe mechanical keyboard, was that on sale? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, there it is, refurbished. I bought refurbished from Corsair before. So it's a fixed color, red switches, so linear, and a little bit lighter than blacks. Was there a code that made this cheaper? Where would... Oh yeah, save 15 is the code. So let me post this. This was submitted 4 hours ago. So we did... What the heck? I gotta get the comments. I'm messing up. Okay. Oh yes, Stephen Din. How long have you been in the been I guess in the industry for? When did you graduate? It's just curious learning about the viewers. Did you think you're better at your job or building PCs? I think I don't know, it's hard to say, because building PCs, I don't get into too much of the technicals about it. And building it itself is not that difficult once you do it once. I guess I'd say I'm better at my job just because of how technical and specialized it is. Less people know how to do my job than people that know how to do PC building, I guess. Oh, graduated last year. First full year. Congrats, man. Nice. Let's see. Okay, CTI. Can you find me an AM4 air cooler? Yeah, oh man, they just had Hyper 212 LEDs on sale for like 10 or 15 bucks without rebate, and those come with AM4 brackets installed. What is the cooler? Let's see. I don't know what their little code is. Cooler, okay. So probably not one of the Hyper 212. Wow. Yeah, crowd rig. Let's see how much those are. You're gonna have to get a bracket though. M9A. Are these still 20 bucks on Newegg? Here we go. It says supports AM4. I wonder if they ship with them now. This would be my go-to after the fact. If you're trying to go for as cheap as you can and pretty good performance. I think if you spend 25 or to 30, there's a deep cool one for AM4 that was really good. I would have to look it up though, but crap. Yeah, Crowrig M9, this one. It won't let me link it because there's too many. The link is way too long, but I would check with the Newegg person. You could start a live chat with them. Check to make sure it does come with AM4 bracket. I have a factory AMD strafe cooler someone can have for free. Just pay shipping. Oh, and it's the strafe one. Is that the second one? So it goes stealth, strafe, and then spire. AM4 Wraith coolers. I should put in. So you're saying you have the... Which one? Strafe. Where the heck is the strafe one? Oh, so it was the one that came with the, So is that like the Wraith Max without the RGB? Danny, what do you recommend to check when buying used hard drive other than CDI? Other than CDI, there's Hard Disk Sentinel, which you can get for free. There's a Reddit thread. Let me show you guys, because there's someone who had a code for it, which can do a little bit more checks than... Here it is. It can do a little bit more checks than CDI, but other than that, I mean, even with these programs, a hard drive can die showing good health. This is just what I do to kind of look at the history of it, how much it's been used, and to kind of look at, you know, the allocated blocks and stuff. But there's no guarantee. That's all I would do, and listen for weird clicking noises. Though a lot of times hard drives can get grindy and clicky, but still have a lot of life left in them. So, yeah, it's just kind of a comfort level thing. The more you use used hard drives, the more comfortable you can get with them. But I can totally see a lot of people who have only bought new hard drives, you know, they kind of, it feels like a risky move. Even though I feel like a lot of us budget builder YouTubers, and a lot of budget builders in general, we use a lot of used hard drives. So, gotta get rid of that stigma. Expiration date for thermal paste. I'm actually not sure. Let me see if I have a thing. Oh, you mean like already applied? Honestly, I've had builds where I didn't reapply thermal paste for like 2 years or something, and it was still fine, and there weren't any temp problems. The lower end stuff apparently flakes a lot more though. Yeah, I don't know. Who was talking about it recently? I think it was Gamers Nexus. I was watching their Ask Gamers Nexus video, and they were talking about thermal paste. And what's the response that Steve gave was awesome. He was saying, keep some fixed tests that you do, whether it be like synthetic benchmark, where you run it for a certain period of time, and just write down what thermals you're getting, and then every 6 months or so, redo that test and see if you get degrading performance, and that's when you would switch it once it gets to a temperature that you're not comfortable with. Because even though thermal paste, like let's say it does degrade and your temperatures do get higher, you still could be really far away from TJ Max or, you know, throttling. So should I use stock thermal paste or Arctic Silver? I love using stock thermal paste because it is free, and Arctic Silver is expensive. But I mean, if you bought the Arctic Silver, then why not use it, right? Okay. Mini wrap. I'm gonna build a PC. I can switch this now, I guess, because we're mostly talking now, and I gotta head off in about 10 minutes or so. But I think my food's getting cold. No, it's still warm, so I can eat it after. You need to open up an online store. Oh yeah, merch. A lot of people have merch. I don't think my logo is cool enough or wearable enough because it is a guy with glasses that looks like me. I don't know if people would want to wear that because it doesn't look like them. Whereas other people's brands, they don't have like their face on it, so people are probably more likely to buy it. Like Zach's Tech Turf actually has really cool merch. His logo's really cool. Let me see if I can bring it up. This is a free plug for you, Zach. Where's your... I gotta go to a recent video of yours. Okay. Oh, the volume's probably killing. Okay. Go to a recent video where you probably talked about shop merch. Merchandise. Okay. So here's a example. Oh, whoops. Here's an example of a cool brand for having merch, right? So here's Zach's Tech Turf. He has a really cool like typography for his brand. So like when you wear this, it doesn't look as weird because it's not a nerd logo with like some dude pushing up his glasses. So if people are interested in merch, I could look into getting a different logo that is more, that doesn't have my crap. Where's my, that doesn't have a, that's more like typography based, you know? Like I don't think people would want to wear merch with this guy on it. It's just kind of weird. But if I can get something with nerd on a budget or just kind of like techie looking gear, I could consider it if that's what people want. But new camera, yeah, this is a new camera. Well, it's actually, I've had it since like November. I only recently started streaming with it. It's a DSLR, it's the T7i, and it's nice that I can use it as a webcam too because it's extra sharp. But yeah, love the logo. Steve, you are a dude who also wears glasses, and you probably push your glasses up a lot, so I can see you on it. But a lot of the other viewers, I'm not sure if they would be down for that merch, so we'll see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, dang, Virginia Tech? Nice. I love Handles merch. Oh, yeah. I guess I was thinking also I could do merch based on weird memes or catchphrases, like something about thermal pants, or other popular things. Like, hey, what's up, everyone? Blank here or something. I don't know. So I could do merch based on catchphrases. So I'll think about that. Oh, yeah, I muted the mic when I was eating because people complained about the slurping noises before.
What else is there?
All right, yeah, but I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight's stream. So let me bring this back up. So I'm just hanging out for the next few minutes, and chatting amongst everybody. What will your next PC build be? Like my personal PC, or just the next PC build I'll do on the channel? Next one on the channel is going to be kind of a mix assorted parts that I already have on hand. It's gonna be more custom. But for my own personal system, I don't think I'll be upgrading anytime soon. Just because the 6700K is still very powerful. And I don't want to, you know, if you change CPU, you have to get a new motherboard. Because I'm definitely not going Kaby Lake. It would be either Coffee Lake or Ryzen Gen 2 or Series 2. Some LAN. Oh yeah, I could make it like a LAN party related shirt. Though I'm not sure if as many people care about LAN parties. Alright, man. Thanks for joining, Steven. And thanks for sharing that stuff about you. That's really awesome that there's another engineer in here. And I think there's other engineers as well, but you are vocalizing yourself, so that's great. Yeah. HiveMind, are the 120 and 140 AIOs worthwhile? A lot of people say they're not. I haven't used a 120 AIO for a long time, and at the time I didn't even test it compared to a air cooler. I just found it on sale, so that's why I bought it. But a lot of times I think you could get similar performance with the air cooler and not have to deal with the whole, you know, liquid pump failures. But as let's see, Asda cases. Asda does have a bunch of budget cases. I'm not sure if you have noticed, but I don't think I've done just strict on product reviews in a while. Like, I remember I used to do like keyboards and stuff. I don't remember what my last one was. And if it wasn't a case. Oh, it was a graphics card. But I did that graphics card review more so than just because it was a graphics card. It was because of the whole discussion that we had about the you know, these unknown brands that are more frequent in Asia. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do a case review anytime soon, except for that one for the Q300L, just because it can have handles on it. So it'd have to be like a one-off case like that, where there's something really unique about it, not just because it's a low price. Yeah, I would build in it as a case though, if you know, if the price was right and I had a build coming up that timed well with it. I mean, they're not bad cases at all. I'm looking at them right now, and they go on sale pretty frequently. So, yeah, I agree with Nate with the laptop too. Even the 970M, I think that only performs close to like a 1050 mobile graphics because of how weak the M series were before the 10 series. Like, they were pretty underpowered. But like the 1050 that you get in laptops are pretty similar to 1050 like desktop level. So I would try to get a 1050 or 1050 Ti in a laptop, which can be found for under $700 pretty frequently. Hey, thanks DC. Yep, I am on the DSLR, if this would focus. Design your own case or mod your own case, which may be coming. I don't know, maybe. What's up, Sterling? Do you use BidVoid to check price trends on eBay? I do not, actually. Should probably do that. I actually don't shop on eBay too much just because it's a little bit pricier. Or if I do, it's just a one-off check. And I can scroll through quickly enough. But I need to keep that in mind. I found some too what? What do you mean by too flashy for college? You think people are gonna steal it, or all aesthetic gaming computer? That might, I don't know. I love how JD winks and super smiles, cause, but yeah, there will be a more I guess you could say that my most recent build was kind of aesthetic based, because I showed two prices for it, right? You can get the stripped down version, which is like $350, or you can get the handles, the RGB fans, all that stuff for $450. That I usually don't do too many aesthetic builds though, but because I had Cooler Master's help, I was more open to it, and it was all new parts too. So GTX 1050 or RX 560, whichever one's cheaper. If they're both the same price, then probably the 10. Actually, I don't know. If you want FreeSync support, then you would go with the 560. It depends on what you already have. Where do you buy most of your PC stuff from? Newegg, Amazon, Craigslist, sometimes eBay. eBay is really good for when you can buy new stuff. The stuff that pop up from Build a PC sales. Yeah, great minds, Nate. Yeah, so dual Xeon or just Xeon builds in general, I haven't done on the channel, or I just haven't done in general. But I would definitely love to do it, and I plan on doing it when I get some free time in the future. NVIDIA Shadowplay is nicer, in my opinion, than Radeon, whatever the heck they call it now. Relive? I always liked Shadowplay more than whatever Radeon had. Man, Radeon switched through quite a few programs, didn't they? Before Relive, they had Crimson, unless it's still considered Crimson. But even before that, they had Raptor or something like that. So they're still trying to figure this stuff out. Any sports or martial arts? I used to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well as some kickboxing. I haven't done that in a while though, and I used to rock climb a lot. Rock climbing was probably my main thing for a while, and then I got into YouTube, and then I just felt that I wanted to focus all my energy on that as a hobby instead of those things. I've been considering joining a martial arts gym again, but it's kind of pricey too. It's like usually in the ballpark of $150 a month, and then to get to utilize it fully, you got to go a lot, but that takes into time in the evening for like just PC related stuff. So I'm still kind of juggling that around. We kind of got sad when Lee from Con TV had to sell his Gladiator build. Do your sponsors buy the computer components in your builds? No, so they sent some stuff over, like Cooler Master obviously sent the parts over, and Team Group sent it. But for the other parts, I bought a lot of the other parts. Like I found the deals and the prices on them, so they only provided what was from their company. Let's see. Muay Thai and negotiate the price. I don't know, man. Washington is just overpriced everything in general, just because they know a lot of people living here. Like the industry is very, we have Microsoft and then a lot of aerospace stuff. So they just know anyone living in Washington generally makes a decent amount of money anyways if you're living here, just because cost of living is kind of high. So with cost of living being high comes cost of hobbies also increasing, right? But yeah, I would do it just because, man, martial arts, if you guys have never done it, it's so fun. Just be able to punch and kick things. And it's just good overall in terms of exercise and the ability to defend yourself against, like, if you have any martial arts training, even if you are a beginner at it, I think you are well steps ahead of someone who has had no training, right? So like in the first month of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I think that puts you so far ahead if you had to do something like in a street fight against someone who has no experience. Assuming they're the same weight class as you, of course. No, not Washington, D.C., but Washington, Seattle. But I guess Washington, D.C. is probably more expensive. Would you rather change your eye color or make your least dominant hand your dominant hand? I don't think there's any benefits. I know when I played tennis, which is another sport I played a lot, being a left-hander, you had the advantage. But for computers and stuff, I don't know if right now changing my dominant hand would make that much of a difference, except to spark a slight conversation when you meet another left-hander, because they're kind of rare. But eye color change, I guess that'd be kind of cool, but then you'll look like one of those posers that wears those fake contacts, so I don't know. Is that what you train CTI? Mostly Muay Thai? Is that your martial art, and have you been doing it for a while? Yo, I need college advice. How many roommates do you recommend? I would recommend no more than one. Just having roommates in general makes it kind of like your sleeping schedules. It's annoying if it's not in sync, if they're up just being loud or doing homework and you need to sleep, or if they wake up early, or if you wake early and it gets on their nerves. So imagine having to do that with 2 other roommates, if there's 3 of you total, right? So I think 1 other roommate would be the max that I would have considered. And in college, I had 1 other roommate for the 2 years I did dorm. When is the merch coming? I don't know, JD. I have to work on it or find someone to help me work on it. But I haven't given much thought to it just because I don't think too many people would buy it. Yeah, I guess we all need to get our own merch and then just kind of trade it around so we can wear it in each other's videos. What are the advantages of 1 terabyte instead of 500 gigabytes? 1 terabyte, it just makes it so that when your 500 gigabyte fills up, you don't have to clone your drive over to a bigger one. Yeah, I'd say 1 terabyte is pretty much the standard now. 500 gigabytes are what I put in like super budget builds, but if you can fit in the 1 terabyte, it's gonna, I mean, come on, GTA is like 70 gigs now. And then like Far Cry, I swear that was like 40 gigs or something. It was huge. So you can easily have games take up like 1/10 of your hard drive space just for a few of them. Let's see. I would cop the merch, alright. I had one college, always wanted to live in a huge house with lots of roommates and parties. It was a mistake. I did live in a house after graduating with 4 other roommates, but we were all like graduated and kind of like young professionals. So we were more mature than the whole parties. Like we didn't party all the time. We barely threw any parties, and if we did, they were like tame get-togethers, like, you know, potlucks and stuff. Never any of these like what do you call them, I guess ragers or like kegs and all that crazy stuff where you destroy the house. But that's just me. I was never into that scene. I was always kind of a quieter nerd. So 780 for 140, that's a little expensive. 780 I would cap at like 120 to 130. But yeah, I love how Nate says they were both into girls. I guess he could have been into guys. Which, would that have made a difference though? Like, having a roommate, if he was your best friend, that was into guys. Muay Thai is my base, but I think about doing MMA and love to learn wrestling. Okay. Yeah, grappling is very fun. Like, just doing both striking and grappling. I think in a self-defense scenario, for the most part, it usually goes to the ground because, you know, people tackle when they don't know what the heck they're doing. So it's more useful from that. But just from a pure sport standpoint, striking, I did find fun. $980 Ti for $380. I feel like that's a kind of expensive. I would go for a 1070 because their prices are dropping. Weren't they going for like 400 on EVGA directly not too long ago? Oh yeah, that's true. So what? I think one of my really close friends from college, and he eventually moved into the house that I was talking about, where we had 5 roommates total. He was gay, and I guess everyone had their own rooms, so that made it pretty easy because, you know, if they were ever doing anything, it was in their own room, whatever. But if you're in a dorm together, that would make it kind of weird. Though it would make it weird if you had a straight roommate too. Like, them bringing a girl over and you being in there is just kind of awkward in general. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of up in the air. But, yeah. It is hard to snag a 1070, but I would just say hold off because the prices are coming down. The used market you're seeing 1070s hit the used market on hardware swap and stuff too for reasonable prices. So yeah. Okay, you finished your homework in time, except I'm about to log off right now. So we've been streaming for a little bit over an hour and a half. I just want to say thank you for everyone who did join the stream and keeping the chat super active. It was really fun talking to you guys, especially about near the end here where we just talked about everything, not just computer related stuff, you know, college roommates and sports and martial arts and all that stuff. So have you ever had longer hair than you have now? Yeah, I have. Maybe I can find a picture for you sometime, but I usually like shorter hair because I like it to be faded on the side because it's really uncomfortable, you know, when hair gets long and it touches the ear. I was in JROTC for all 4 years of high school, and that's when I kind of got used to having short hair. And then after that, going back to longer hair I just found it uncomfortable. So like military style cuts are what I prefer. Oh yeah, the mystery shirt title. For those of you who missed the beginning of the stream, before the stream started, I kind of showed people, or I kind of hid my shirt. But I'm going to just title all my streams based on the shirt color I wear now. So this is going to be the brown shirt stream. And, you know, moving forward, when I announce that I'm streaming, I'm going to say it's a mystery shirt color, and people can try to guess what color shirt I'm wearing. It's kind of lame, but also for the people who do find it fun, hopefully it's really fun. That's about it, though. There's nothing special to it. It's just because I don't know. I don't want to title it like stream number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. That's about it, though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Nate, I can tell from your little picture, you do look like military haircut. Let's see, is that pho? It is not pho. It is, it's called bông. It's called bông bao wei, basically, which is also another Vietnamese dish that's like the cousin of pho, spicier. Plugging, oh yeah. What's it called? Wait, what do I need to plug? Hit that like button if you like the stream, I guess. Follow me on Twitter. Join Lee's Discord chat. If the mods could link Lee's Discord. I'm just not on Discord too often, but sometimes you can catch me there. But you can also find a great community of a lot of the guys that are moderators in my chat in Lee's Discord. Lee actually hasn't even been in there that often, but it's just a great place to go, as well as all the other Discords that all the other tech tubers have. I'm just lazy and don't want to join all of them. So definitely, yeah. Yes! Headphones! When I had long hair the other day, when I wore headphones, it just flattened it, and I looked so dumb, and I had to wet my hair before shooting A-roll, so that was annoying. And there it is. So the camera died. You guys won't be seeing my face right now. So I'm going to end the stream right here. Thank you, as always, for joining, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully see you on Twitter and in the next video, which I'm trying to get on Sunday. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We're halfway through, almost to the weekend. So I will see y'all later. Bye.